Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Happy Halloween Eve. I've got me, that's why I've got only once a year. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through, and they're not so nice comments, but it's all good. With it being Halloween Eve, we have got an event on over the course of the weekend where we're giving you the opportunity to make even more savings. This is our No Tricks, Just Treats event. As you can see down here, if you spend over £30 or $30, if you use the code TREATS, TREATS, then you'll get an extra £5 or $5 off your purchase, and that will come in handy over the course of this show because it is a launch day where we are bringing you some brand new Hunkydory collections. A launch day on a Saturday is nice, Johnny. We've got a buy the show option for you, but also 3 completely different collections, which I think are going to suit lots of different people. We've got brand new duo design paper pads. We've got brand new adorable scoreable cardstock for you as well. And there's only one lady that I want by my side over the course of the next couple of hours. It is the lovely Debbie with a Y, not an I-E. Debbie, D-E-B-B-Y, Robinson, R-O-B-I-N-S-O-N, Debbie Robinson. How are you?
Definitely Debbie with a Y. Let's get that right. Debbie with a Y. Oh, can I just point out, is not the messiest crafter here. We're going to leave that one for Twinkle Toes herself, because I follow in sometimes, so I know. Now, if you're probably wondering what on earth are those both two talking about, if you watched Play Your Craft Right earlier on today, the question was about who was the messiest crafter that they gave to Debbie. I wasn't even on the board.
No.
That was Debbie with, and Debbie with a Y. Debbie I.E. is the gorgeous, the fish.
I know.
Exactly. But if I'd have been there, I probably would have put myself down as the messiest.
Well, if you'd have been there, I would have gone for you, but because you weren't there and it is Debbie I.E. Fish, I then put Sarah, you see. But anyway, go back and watch the show from earlier on. It was all very confusing. But we're here and we're ready for a fantastic launch day. What a lovely, lovely collection. Well, collections we've got on this show, right?
Do you know, I'm loving all of these collections, loving all of the cardstock, all of the papers, and the reason being, Hunkydory are at the top of their game when it comes to beautiful, beautiful designs, beautiful foiling, great technology when it comes to paper and cardstock. And these collections, I'm with you on this one, Ben, because I genuinely think there's a different part of each one of these collections that's going to suit all sorts of tastes, all sorts of ages and genres and things like that, and I do love these. So I'm going to start with my favourites.
Knew it.
Gallardo, because this is me.
It is you.
This is me.
Yes.
I am the glamorous golden age of glamour and all that kind of thing with our decollage, because these are the bigger ones. So decoupage is something that, again, the guys at Hunkydory have nailed for years. It's been one of those things that has never gone out of fashion, and like I said, at the top end of their game when it comes to quality. And again, take a look at some of these beauties, and I adore this collection. You're going to make cards that are really classy, really achievable, very craft achievable.
Yeah.
But look at the quality. The quality of the foiling is second to none. Everything about Hunkydory screams class. Honestly, I've worked with Hunkydory products now for many, many years.
Gorgeous.
It's where I kind of started with my crafting journey. Oh, very early on in my crafting journey is what I'll say, because I've been a massive fan, and even to this day, I'm still one of those that cannot resist Hunkydory products. And I'm always, I think I'll treat myself to that collection. I think I'll just treat myself to that collection, because you do make the most beautiful, beautiful cards. Such class, such elegance, and loads and loads of different styles as well. And talking of different styles, we've got a different style. This is your favourite, isn't it?
I love this collection.
I know, this one is your absolute favourite,
Really
which
love
is the
it.
Country Escapes.
Yeah.
And again, really beautiful. Some lovely autumnal colours in this collection. The mirror cards on these are just exquisite, and again you can see the colour theme on these are really quite I'm going to go with the masculine as well as feminine, but just beautiful colours and beautiful collection. And we're going to go through these collections in more great detail so you can actually see what you're getting for your money today, because wait till you see all of them. Just honestly, when you see them laid out bare, Oh, there's so much you can do with Hunkydory products. You know Craig. Craig loves his Hunkydory. I'm with Craig on his train when it comes to Hunkydory because they simply are beautiful. Now, we've got another collection here, which, let's just leave it there for a second. Take a look at this.
Moonlit Moments.
Moonlit Moments are absolutely beautiful, and the colour theme on this, the colour palette of these are just absolutely beautiful. Honestly, Ben, I can't wait to go into greater detail. I can't wait to start crafting, and I'm crafting on the hoof today, Ben.
On the hoof?
I am crafting on the hoof. That's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how accessible all of this is, and because of the quality, because of the versatility, and honestly, absolutely stunning cards. And there's a nice little concept card in here as well. There's a little kit that's got a concept to it, which is just really lovely. We just recently launched some threading dies. But on here, we've got it made simple because it's already pre-done for you, and you're going to just thread your ribbon, including, actually, ribbon included in there. But again, take a look how beautiful this is. And this is all in that concept kit. So I just love this collection. Absolutely beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, classy, elegant. Any more great words I can describe? Utterly beautiful. And I can't wait for this 2 hours. I think we're going to have a really nice show. I might even get my gorgeous Upster over there, TV Upster, sorry Laura, TV Upster over there, crafting with me. Who knows? We'll see what he says.
I am up for it. I'm just having a look at some of the goodies. I think I'll be crafting from the Country Escapes collection, but we'll have a little look and see. And let's actually break it down and show you everything that you can be getting your hands on the show, because there is so much. So, the Golden Age of Glamour Deco Large Collection. This is TV Wife's favourite, and it is gorgeous because it's a massive collection. You've got your decollage in there, your foiled and die-cut sheets. You've got your base layers, which are foiled. You've got your coordinating, adorable, scoreable cardstock in there. Of course, you get your inspiration sheet as well with all of your Hunkydory packs, so you're never left alone. You've got 36 sheets of your luxury inserts in there. You've got 16 sheets of your Miri textures, which are gorgeous. Wait till you see those in the gold and the black. And then you've also got your 8x8 pad included in there as well. 48 papers. 4 different designs, 12 different designs, 4 of each, and they are stunning. Value for money wise on these is off the chart. So again, £38.37 if you're platinum, $59.97 if you're shopping with us in the US. Use that code TREATS at checkout. That will come down by a further £5 or $5. Now, we've also got the Moonlit Moments collection, which you saw a little bit of a sneaky peek at again there. Once again, you've got your topper collection in there. Once again, you've got your paper pads, you've got your inserts in there too, and that beautiful ribbon weave acetate concept card set, which allows you to make 8 cards again within that collection. Really, really great value for money once again. Everyone's saving £13 or $18. Platinum is another 20% off, £31, $45. But again, use code TREATS at checkout and save yourself another £5 off that platinum price. So it comes down even further for you. The favourite one of mine, as you can see, is this beautiful Country Escapes collection. I just think this is great. For me, this is like, a beautiful walk in the countryside, the best pub crawl as far as I'm concerned, because you've got such beautiful, beautiful imagery here. You've got your Miri topper sheets, you've got your 16 sheets of Miri cardstock, you've got 36 inserts in there as well, you've got your topper collection, and you've also got, bottom of your screen there you can see, is the A6 Miri Magic Pad, which is just stunning. This is my favourite collection of the 3, £27.97 or $41.42 is your platinum price there. Again, once you spend over £30, €30, you can save an extra $5 by using that code TREATS. However, if you love those collections that I've just shown you, you can get all of them. So the Moonlit Moments, the Country Escapes, the Golden Age of Glamour, plus on top of that, 3 lots of your duo design paper pads, which we'll show you, and also brand new adorable scoreable pattern packs. Within those, by the way, and again, we'll look through those in more detail in just a little bit, you're going to get your Dazzling Damask, your Eastern Charm, your Iridescent Glass, your Ocean Waves, your Vintage Newsprint, and your Secret Garden. Massive bundle is this. everything on the show. £143 is the platinum price, $216. That's your free shipping if you're shopping with us in the US. Get another 5 or 5 off that using the code TREATS. If you love it all, if you're a massive Hunkydory fan, that is definitely the way to go, because there's another 10% saving by getting it all in one job lot. And let's be honest, right? I mean, the whole of my side, my area, has been taken up by everything that you're going to get. It's a huge collection that you will be crafting with for weeks and weeks and weeks. And again, you've got so many different themes, so many different ideas for all of those people in your life. This is the way to go if you love it all. But let's have a good look through everything that you're going to get, because I think it's important to see, particularly if you're new to Hunkydory, just how it all works, how it all coordinates beautifully for you. And that's the point, isn't it, Debbie? Again, when you buy from Hunkydory, it's almost like you've had a personal shopper who's gone in and put everything together for you.
Yep, absolutely. And this is where, I mean, my Auntie Jean, God rest her soul, this is what she adored. Hunkydory was right up there at the very top for her when she came to crafting, and what she used all the time, because everything is there for you to use. There may be the odd thing that you may need to bring into it, perhaps some foam pads, some 3D cloud glue, other little bits, gems and things like that. They're the only things that you need to really use, because everything is here, from the card to make your cardstock. So you don't even have to go out buying extra cardstock, because everything is here. That's exactly what she used to do. First things first, the golden age of glamour, I want to show you what you're actually getting. So in straight away, the inspirational sheet is absolutely fantastic. It gives you tons of inspiration on there, and again, really beautiful. But take a look. Now, this is the decollage. So these are the bigger ones. It's the bigger decoupage pieces. Everything pops out. You're getting more than one sheet, so that enables you to do more than one, and that the styles there is just absolutely exquisite. You're going to get that lovely decoupage layer when you use them up, but of course you could use some of these separately as well. And these are just beautiful. So you're getting 2 sheets of each of these designs, and I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. All on adorable scoreable, and as you know, that's the bendable ink technology. Bendable ink technology, which just means absolutely exquisite. Actually, that's definitely me squirting my perfume in the morning, laid back. Tush, tush. But again, absolutely gorgeous. Take a look how beautiful.
There's you at the cafe at lunchtime.
That is definitely me at the cafe, darling.
Ordering your jacket potato.
With me cocktail or two in hand. Here we are, Ben. Here we are, tripping the light, fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Again, some gorgeous imagery. The foiling on here is just the most exquisite foiling. They have never, in the entirety of their time that they've been going Hunkydory now, which is, oh my days, they've just celebrated a birthday, haven't they, up at Hunkydory? And I'm trying to remember, is it 14 years?
14 years?
Yeah, it will be, because I've been crafting a long time. My Auntie Jean was crafting a long time, and it was something that, where she started with Hunkydory. Yeah. The technology, though, has moved on since, and they have moved with the times, but take a look at the exquisiteness of this collection. Oh, Ben, we're there again.
Me and you, look.
That's me and you. Yep. Definitely me and you. That beautiful dress. This is the age that I wanted to. I told you this yesterday, didn't I? This is the age that I wanted to live in. One of those ages. Many ages that
Many
I want to live
ages.
in. But again, how beautiful
That's
are
gorgeous.
these gorgeous designs? Everything about them. Very easy as well to pop out, because it simply is just a popping out system. They're held in by little pips.
Yeah.
But then you've got all your pieces, your decollage pieces that you're going to be able to use for your base layers. So the other pieces there are all the bits that you will need to add to toe. And as you can see, every one of them has a base layer. So there I am again. There I am again. There I am again.
There you are again. What are you doing in that one? You've just been shopping.
There I am again.
There you are again, going out for a walk.
With my little fur wrap round
fur wrap,
me.
yeah.
There I am squirting my perfume on in the morning.
Yeah.
There I am again. What am I doing on this time? I'm just dusting down a cake. I'm just dusting down a cake
like
there,
you,
like
like
that.
you would
yes,
do,
like
yeah.
you would.
Yeah.
Standing over there waiting for Ben to come home on a night. But again, oh look, that's me and the girls. Me and the girls all together. But honestly, these are just, I mean, take a look at this colour scheme. They're all beautiful. So you get all your base layers to be able to create all of your decoupage. Or, if you think about this, and this is how me and my Auntie Jean used to work, we used to literally take a sheet and then work out how many times we could make things out of them.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to use that as a base layer and just use your decoupage on other elements of your beautifulness that's in this kit, you've got more longevity, which means, again, you're going to be able to get tons of cards made out. Now, if you're a canny crafter and a clever crafter, or, you know, you want to make this go further, Get yourself some white stamping card, or maybe matte black cardstock, or maybe craft card. Get yourself some of that, and then start to chop into this, because that's what I'd be doing. You saw Michelle make that gorgeous card during Play Your Crafts Right earlier, where you can use the card blank, you know, the whole card as a blank for your card base. However, me thinking all the time, I want to make more for my money, I want my money to go further. And as well, when you're thinking about selling your cards on, I always used to be able to make a premium price when I charged anything for an Hunkydory card because of that quality, because of that luxury. So if you're selling to make, you're going to get your money back in tenfold, very quickly, very easily. And I just, honestly, because these are the cards that people scream for and want all the time. So again, we've got these beautiful designs, and you've got 2 of each of these designs as well, Ben. And I do want to flick through so you can actually see the quantity.
That's me on the piano, look. You having a sing-song?
Yeah, there we are again, look. Oh, look, because there's girls there. Aren't they beautiful? So there's 2 each of these. Oh, has somebody been? Let me just make sure. Oh, no, it's there. I thought somebody had been in my pack. But again, absolutely beautiful quality. And they really, really are. I mean, when you think about this, if you was to score that into a half, you've got yourself a card blank straight away. We're going to cover you with something else in the middle for the inside. Then you've got all the details to actually build up on your base as well. They're just absolutely beautiful. And I can see why 14 years later this company is still going strong, because it's the absolute exquisite quality that you get. And that is just one part of that collection, because we've got all the inserts. We're not talking a few inserts, Ben. We're talking a lot of inserts. There are 3 sheets of each in 12 designs.
36.
And again, thank you, maths. But can you see again, everything matches. There's not one single element in there that does not match. Debbie's gone wrong way around, forgot to go that side. There we go, perfect, absolutely beautiful. And again, because it's uncoated, you can stamp onto it, so you could take some of your stamps from any of your collections and stamp your verse into the centre there if you want to do. But also in this collection, Ben, we have got the Golden Age of Glamour in the 8x8 paper pads, double-sided, 4 of 12 different designs. And I'm just going to flick that through again so you can actually see everything matches from every design.
Yeah.
And it means, again, longevity. If you want to split up those bases and put your decollage pieces onto here, that's exactly what you can do. If you want to decorate the inside of your boxes or the front of a box to match your card, this is the kind of thing that you're going to be using. And again, absolutely beautiful quality. Smells amazing.
You were having a good sniff last night, weren't you?
We're having a good old sniff, because I really do love a good quality cardstock, and that's exactly what you're getting. Now, this one is 16 sheets of the Miri card, and I say it that way because it is their own. Take a look at these. The designs on these are honestly, wait till you get them home, are absolutely beautiful. And again, the textured Miri card sheets are just exquisite. We've got black and we've got gold,
8
which match the age of glamour, the golden age of glamour. Absolutely beautiful. So that is the entirety of that particular collection of the Golden Age of Glamour, and I'm going to get me ready for the first demo, if I may, Ben.
You certainly can. Can you let me know in the comments as well? I know we've obviously seen that collection fully, but we'll just have a sneak peek at everything. Which is your favourite? We're having a little bit of a competition here. This is what we think is going to come out on top by the end of the show. You've got the Golden Age of Glamour. We'll have a look at that moonlit magic for you a little bit later on, and also the Countryside Escapes. But let us know in the comments what you're loving. Loads of love already coming through for the Glamour collection. Pam E saying love the Glamour collection, so elegant, says Jackie Hayes. And Terry Lee saying seems like the papers are trying to bring the roaring 20s to life. It would be fabulous to move away from pandemic to a fun era. Yeah, again, it is the kind of, this really evokes that trip down memory lane, doesn't it? If you love that era, if you love the 20s, love the 30s, then go for this collection. If you love to get like a slice of the English countryside, go for that Countryside Escape collection. If you love it all, go for the buy the show, but certainly lots to show you as we head through this show. Any questions as well, by the way, do feel free to get those in. If it's the first time you've seen Hunkydory, anything that you want to know about any of the collections, please do get those in. I must just say thank you as well for all the lovely comments coming through about Debbie's dress today. And my waistcoat as well. So thank you for all of those lovely comments. Shall we get on with some demonstrations? I think we shall. I mean, the only problem you've got with Hunkydory, Debbie, I suppose, is trying to decide what you're going to use, because there's so much, isn't there?
Look at me, I'm like debating, because I absolutely adore all of these, and I'm like, which one am I going to go with? Because and as a crafter myself who adores Hunkydory, I have been a massive fan of Hunkydory for a very long time and still use the kits quite regularly as well. Whenever I get a kit home, and believe you me, I still do buy because I adore them, I literally spread them all out and then work out what collection goes with which one, which paper works with which one, which insert which, layer them all out. I can tell you they cover the entirety of your floor, depending on how big you live, where you live, but it's the fun element of what am I going to choose from this gorgeous collection. And Ben, honestly, I think I'm going to have to go with her, because I absolutely love this one and I do really, really adore that. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I think I'm going to start with her. That's the base part of it, but again, like I said, if you want this card stock to last you a long time, then perhaps choose, you know, elements of it to separate, split, to make more than one card out of it, because that's the beauty of it. And I'm going to fetch in all the pieces that match this particular collection. So I've taken my base one, I've taken my decollage, and I love these because of the fact that they are absolutely big and beautiful and bold. And again, I'm just going to find my insert as well, because we'll do a nice insert too. Where is she? There she is.
And it's interesting that you're chatting about this, and I know you mentioned it a few times. You can make these to sell, can't you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
As long as you make a card.
As long as you make a card and you're not selling the packs off, absolutely. You get creative, you make as many as you can, and like I said, I know I'm talking about it a lot, but that's what my Auntie Jean used to do. She used to make sure that she got more than one card out, and then and bless her, she used to raise money for charity. So for St Luke's Hospital in Sheffield, which is where she was before she passed, she raised a ton of money, so much so she was the name, do you know when they officially opened it? Her name's on the plaque, and it still stands there today because of the amount of money that she raised for it. Ooh, nearly got a bit emotional then just remembering that bit. But again, absolutely, this is what she loved to do. So for me, it's like, it brings back so many good memories, but it's the quality of Hunkydory for me that has never faltered throughout the entirety of their time that they've been operating as a company. And they're the loveliest people as well. They've got a fantastic store with some amazing staff and some amazing demonstrators there as well. That's enough of all the well, Appreciation Society, because I do love them, and Craig's exactly the same. Right, so I think what we will do is we will use this as a card block. We'll start this off with our first one, and this is the lovely thing about it. So you could take it and snip it into half if you wanted. I think that's what I'm going to do actually, Ben. I think I'm going to go big to start with, because I had already done a little bit of snipping down with some white cardstock, and again, it's that getting the most out of your kit. So I've gone with an 8x8 one. I've actually cut a piece to 8x8, but I've actually cut this one to 9x8 and just scored it at an inch, because I'm going to make my own card base for it. Of course, what you could do is do exactly the same with there and do that too. Absolutely amazing. I just honestly, what you can do with these kits is just out of this world. And like I said, if you saw the Play Your Craft Right this morning, that's exactly what you'll have seen our lovely Michelle do. She took one of those card bases and she made a card from start to finish with that particular design. Now for me, I would want something a little bit for matting and layering, so this is when I think about all the things that are going to really work with this, which would be of course this beautiful paper, and I think I'm going to go with the stars with this one. So we'll take that, and I'm going to grab my guillotine in, because I tell you, we're doing everything from scratch. Everything in the show.
I love the fact that you're doing a bit of crafty improv today.
I am. Sometimes it's nice to do this. It is nice to do this. Now I know it's an 8x8, so I'm going to go down 1/4 inch to 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. And again, longevity. There isn't not a chance that I am going to cover the entirety of that up, Ben. So I'm going to bring in my craft knife, my crafty ruler, and we're going to chop up, and let me get it onto the metal edge side, because I don't want to waste any of this beautiful cardstock. And this is what the fun me and my auntie used to have, because I'd be like, no, you're not wasting that, Auntie Jean. No, we're going to make it last longer. And I used to be the chopper-upper. I used to take the chopper-upper. I used to take a crafty knife and as metal rulers back in the day. And that's what we used to do, because we didn't have things like guillotines back then. We just literally took these kits and made the most of them. We really, really did. So again, I'm just going to make the most of the cardstock so that I can save it for something else as well, because I don't want to use that. And why would you use it when you've got this that you could use for something else? And again, that longevity factor when it comes to your kit. And believe you me, I mean, it tells you possible sometimes about 20, sometimes it says like 24 cards that you're going to make and things like that, Ben. But believe you me, if you get really canny with your craft, I can promise you'll make a heck of a lot more. Yeah. And then when you think about that, when you are selling to make, if you are making money for charity or things like that, or making money simply to feed the old craft addiction, that's exactly what you can do. I laugh, but it's what I used to do. Michelle's probably the same. I had I called it my craft kitty purse.
You what?
My craft kitty purse.
Oh, okay.
And everything that I made went into this craft kitty purse so that I could then purchase the next thing, so that it didn't have to come out of my money for like things like for kids and things like that when they were growing up. So that's what I used to do. I used to sell, popped it in there, and that's what used to pay for my next purchase. That's how I used to do it.
Good idea.
You have to do these things. You have to do these things. Now I've got my piece of cardstock, and it just lifts it a little bit. It gives it a little bit of a frame, but I don't want to chop too much of her off there, because I think she looks absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm thinking base-wise. Let's have a look at the base-wise. I might actually save her for something else and just use this part of it.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to take this again. Now I know that I was at 7 3/4, so I'm going to go to 7.5 inches.
And just to say, you get an inspiration sheet. So again, if
You
you're looking at this
do,
and thinking, oh, I don't know what I'd do. Maybe I would just like take one of the pieces of card and fold it in half or whatever. But then I don't know where I would take it after that. You get a lovely inspiration sheet with loads of ideas in, so you can copy the ideas. And of course, you've got 2 hours here with our Debbie, so you can, copy the ideas here as well. But
absolutely. And the thing is, this is the lovely thing about these kits, and I know Craig will be saying exactly the same. It's really easy to get inspired when you see the quality, when you see the designs, and really easy to achieve. I always say it's craft friendly, the Hunkydory range, because sometimes you can overthink things, but you know the quality of these and the kits and the designs, absolutely stunning. And I'm not kidding. Your crafty juices get a flowing, is what they do. They just get flowing away. And look, I've still got, and I'm telling you now, I'm a little bit tight when it comes to this. I won't be throwing any of these away. That definitely will make something else. So I would be popping that to one side. Then we're going to bring in the fabulous lady herself, the base. So we're going to bring her in, and literally all you're going to do, oops, Debbie, you've got your, thinking, why is she not popping out? Forgot I've got my insert underneath. So we're just going to pop those out, the little pips that hold it into place. So this is why I used to love these kits, and still do to this day. It doesn't involve any die cutting, which again, for some people, some people don't want to get into the machine kind of crafting, and this is a lovely one to start with as well. So if you're brand new to card making, or somebody who's thinking of possibly doing craft or talked about craft, this is going to be one of those fantastic kits that you're going to be able to get for someone and gift to someone. Pop a few, like I said, some foam pads, pop some foam pads in your basket, get hold of those, and then wrap that up for a lovely Christmas present. And honestly, have so much fun. They'll have hours of fun creating. And it's that sense of achievement, but it's that sense of achievement of the how beautiful they look.
Well, that's it. It's not like you're getting a kit as your first card kit and then you make something and it looks like, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like a basic card that, your first card. You're making your first card, but it looks like you've been crafting for goodness knows how long.
Crafting for ages. It really, really does. And it's always that quality again. Now, on the outside, the pips, I know these, sometimes they are unavoidable, the pips. They are definitely there. They're not visible
You
as
can't
in...
really see the fragrance goes
take a
on about
look.
these.
When you look at it, I can see it, but it's only because I'm a little bit of a...
Perfectionist?
Probably that's the word. So I either take, and I don't know what Michelle does with hers, but I do either like a little sand block and sand round them, or I just take my scissors and just smooth that off. There's lots of ways that you can do it. I personally don't cut them off because, I'll tell you for why, if you try to cut, there's a danger is that you're going to go into that design, and I don't want to take away that beautiful circular design. And Debbie hasn't got the best fingers in the business for things like that. Definitely not Sarah Scissor hands. That's definitely not me. So I just take care when I'm doing it not to snip into it and just to take my sanding block or something like that. But again, it's not noticeably visible. There may be the odd one or two that you see, but again, just give it a little snip or a little sand down. I've got myself a little sentiment there. I've got a little bit of a frame. I've got my little 4 corners, which again, just add another all new level of a different element, and they could go either corner or simply around the design, but I'll make my mind up with those in a second. What I'm going to bring in though is that decollage sheet, and this is what I love about them. They are a big design, these, Ben. They're not the little decoupage sheets, hence the title decollage. And I know, again, Craig is such a fan, he really is. So I'm going to bring out the pieces, and again, there's elements to this that you can save, because taking a look at her on her own without doing any decoupage is really, really beautiful. I think she's really quite lovely. And again, that longevity. So, but I'm going to just simply take out the elements to create the that image, that decoupage image.
What's that you got there? Is that her hand?
That's her arm, yeah,
her
you
arm,
see.
yeah.
So we've got her arm,
yeah.
We've got a head,
yeah.
And shoulders,
yeah.
And a little bit of a...
Knees and toes.
Trust you. We've got a floral section. I actually am going to use quite a bit of this one.
I'm only going to use a few.
I'm only going to use a few, but I've changed my mind
everything.
because I'm just taking a look at her and I'm thinking, no, I think I'm going to use quite a bit of her. So again, all you do is give it a little bit of a tease out. Tease, shall we call it tease?
I'll give it a little wiggle, yeah.
Have a little wiggle. I'll move
tease.
those over there for the time being. Yeah, we might as well, haven't we? Yeah. We might as well.
The good thing is, though, and I like the idea of just, you don't have to stick everything down immediately. You don't have to go straight in there. You can position things around on your cards, see what works for you, see how much of the decoupage that you want to use, and then once you're sure, that's when you go in. You don't have to do it like straight away. So there's plenty of options, plenty of choices, but he's just popping it all out now.
I am. I'm
going to be very frugal. I'm only
going to use a little bit. I'm only going to use a little bit, she says, and then she starts bringing out absolutely everything. Again, foam pads, the 3D Collal glue. It's entirely up to you. I mean, even look at this, Ben. This is the detail. The hat. The little bit of the hat, you can really go really quite large with this one. It really is an absolutely fabulous collection. And I'm still going strong. There's little pieces of the flowers from the flower pots. There's a little bit of the ribbon that's in her hair. And then you've got another sentiment on there as well. I think really this bit is your personal choice on what it is that you want to create, the kind of thing that you want to create. And again, what you can be doing, taking into tools, when you think about tools, you can bring in things like your bone folders.
Yep.
So I've said this before, I prefer the larger one. But there is a small one as well that you can do this same technique with. Or you could take things like your poker tool and wrap around your poker tool, or just use your fingers. It's entirely up to you. But again, just to create a bit of shape. Now we can see straight away when we're taking a look at this, the pieces that would go on. So we're going to start with that first layer, and I will give it a little bit of a curl, and it just creates a little bit of extra dimension, extra 3D-ness.
There's loads of love coming in for these collections. I love decollage, says Jennifer, in combination with the 8x8 pad. Definitely would be piecing out the decollage pieces. Loving the golden age of glamour, says Rhonda. Teresa's favourite is the moonlit moments. CB says, with Hunkydory, sometimes when you see on the screen is not how it really looks when you get it home. They're gorgeous, so if you think this is gorgeous, wait till you see them in more detail when you get them home. Deborah Lafleur on YouTube says, so love all of this Hunkydory, but I really need to pass. My paper has started overrunning in the 3rd bedroom closet, but gee, it is too pretty. You must still have a bit of room, surely, Deborah. You'll find a bit of room somewhere for this. Maybe don't go through it all, just go for one. just go for one, and there'll be a little crevice somewhere. You can shove this collection, I'm sure. You can always find space, Debbie, can't you, for that next craft collection?
Well, you can. I was talking to Michelle yesterday about this, about the size of the boxes that I've got. Do you know when I did my craft room out quite recently? There is still some, and I say boxes, and I say little boxes, but I'm telling fibs when I say little boxes, because do you know those great big, massive, useful, really useful, great big, big boxes?
Not the ones that you move your house in.
Well, literally, and I've got 4 of them full of Hunkydory products because I adore the company. I genuinely do. And there's something that, do you know when I said to you that, I've got to clear out, I've got to have a little bit of a clear out, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. They were the one thing that I wouldn't part with. Seriously, I didn't get rid of them.
So you've got like a Hunkydory wing.
I've got, I need a wing of a house. I've actually planned that when I move into the new, my new bedroom, when I'm going in, and the little bedroom's going to be like a grandkiddie bedroom, come a little bit of a storage space for the excess crafts. They're going in there. I've already planned my next part. Now, can you see, Ben, I'm just lining this up. I'm getting carried away with myself. I personally prefer, as you know how much I love it, my chunky glue. I can't find my little...
You what?
That thing.
Oh, the syringe.
The syringe. Yes, please, Michelle. Bless her. Michelle, do you want one? Yes, please. Because I do prefer my fringe. I can get in a little bit more precisely than I can straight out of the tube.
And you're using that as opposed to your foam pads, which you could also use, couldn't you?
Now, you can use foam pads. Foam pads create an instant stick and an instant lift. I prefer the decoupage glue only because it enables me to get it into place. It does involve, though, a little bit of drying time. So if I just lift it up to show you, that's the effect. But because I'm doing the little bit of curling and I want that little bit of a curvature, that 3D, that's why I prefer 3D collal glue.
How long does it take to dry, roughly?
Roughly, by an hour's time, that's going to be fine. But straight away, if you're going to be sending it, what I would just say is if you're sending it through the post, let it dry overnight.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. Let it dry overnight. But again, all I'm going to do is I'm just simply layering up, and it's very easy to see how you layer that up, but it's the effect that you get. God love Michelle. She's gone and fetched me a little tube to canter into. So I'm just going to do that, Ben, if I may, just for a second.
You can. Lots of love still coming through. Beth Metzger on Facebook says, I'm so mesmerised watching Debbie, I forgot to look at the chats. It is mesmerising. This is such a great system. These Hunkydory kits are amazing. Terry Lee saying, I love the textured Miri card. That's fantastic. I love all of the collection, says Becky. I can't choose. Michelle says, I love the moonlit moments, all those rich jewel colours. Diane's favourite is the moonlit moments. And Pammy saying, I love the glamour collection. Just on the subject of the pips as well, Linny says on Facebook, the pips used to drive me crackers, but now I've got a nail file that gets rid of them. Yeah,
I've got a nail file in my bedroom for that. Yeah. I have, in my craft room, sorry, not my bedroom, in my craft room, just for that reason, because honestly, it does help, a little nail file. And I'm sure Michelle's the same as me with that one. We just something to hand to get, to get those pips off. I'm going to just, before I actually put that one on, I'm going to put my smaller piece just onto the top. But again, this is something that you take your time with. I find it very therapeutic. I think that's a good word to use, a therapeutic one. In fact, what would be a nice idea if we send some to our lovely Craig? I think he'd love to do something like this to keep his hands busy while he's recovering.
Yes.
But this has been right up his street. And he is the foam pad king. I know exactly which one he'd be using for this. It would be foam pads. But again, take a look. And I'm just going to lift her up so you can see the dimension that you get when it comes to the decoupage, or should I say in this case, the decollage. The decollage, because it is the larger of the two. And the thing, like I said, with the 3D collal glue is it gives you time to get it into place and get them into position. But like I said, you just need to make sure that you let it dry. Now, I could add the more extra bits on and lift up the florals and things like that, but I'm really quite happy with that. So I'm just going to push that to one side because it is still wet. I'm not going to line her or layer her up just yet because I've got my other elements to pop on there as well. Let me just move the these out of the way. Started off nice and clean. Oh, I think I did deserve that title, Messy Crafter. With the Y though, with the Y, not with the die. But again, oh dear me, I promise, I keep saying to myself every time I start crafting, I keep it clean. You don't want to see it down here at the minute. But no. So what I'm going to do is, before I start popping on that, what I'm going to do is actually get the inside of my card seen to as well, because again, you've got the inserts that you could be using. But again, because I've gone for a bigger card base, I'm going to chop down into this and create my base there as well. Of course, if you're choosing a smaller version, or like a, you know, half of an A4 card, you just simply score down the middle, pop that in, and that's your base done and dusted. And again, this is me with my Auntie Jean. That's the style she liked. Me, no, we're making it last a bit further. We're making it go a long way. We're going to get everything out of what we possibly can out of those collections. Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to pop a mat and layer behind it. When it's an insert, I tend not to do that, Ben. I tend to just pop the insert in there. But I'm going to just chop this down to size, which is 7 3/4, and that will fit into there perfectly. I've got another bit there for that other little piece that I kept. And again, I'm just going to pop that in, and I'm going to use this time some wet glue. And I'm going to use all purpose for this one to wiggle it into place.
All the glues for the different things that you need to use them for. Lots of 3D glue lovers as well, actually. People saying they prefer to use their chunky glue when they're doing their decoupage. Stephanie Theodos just saying on Facebook, I love decoupage. Very satisfying, isn't it, decoupage? It's a really satisfying craft. And how adorable, says Panda Crafts, are all of these collections. Super adorable. We've only really had a look at this first one as well. If you have just joined us, 2 other brand new collections, 3 brand new duo design pads, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brand new adorable scoreable pattern packs as well. Definitely have a look. Create your own little mini package if you want on our website, or if you love everything that you've seen, you can go for the Buy the Show, which I'll remind you of in just a little while. Yeah, because I'm really enjoying myself, Ben. I don't know if you've noticed. No, I know. I'm enjoying the fact that you're enjoying yourself, and we're enjoying watching you. I'm in my own little world here. I just, when I saw that I got the Hunkydory launch, oh my days. Oh, can't wait. And I had ideas of what I wanted to do, but I've purposely not overly prepped everything, because I just wanted to show you the kind of things that you can create. Yeah. And I really do love this. I'm going to do each one of the collections as well. And again, all I've done with that one, you're probably thinking, well, why has she snipped it in half and left a bit of a gap? Just because I wanted it to go and stretch across the card at the size of the card that I've done. So that's exactly what I've done there. I am actually going to lift this pad up as well, but this time I'm just going to bring in my foam pads. This is what I'm like at home. I use all sorts of glues, all sorts of different things for... It's great to watch you work as well, Debbie. It's great to see how it all comes together, and the fact that literally you came into this show with no kind of idea really as to what you were going to do, did you? I mean, normally prepped right to the hill, in case there's any bosses watching. Yeah. Normally everything done and dusted, but today walked in. What are you doing? I don't know. No idea. Gonna have a play. I said I wanted to get creative and play. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get really creative and really play, and just again show you how beautiful these actual kits are. Now again, this piece for me, you could use and frame up around the corners, but I quite like the idea of placing it around to give this a little bit more dimension as well. So I'm going to bring in some foam pads again and just lift that off. Actually, I'm going to use my 3D cloud glue. Tell a fib, Debbie, tell a fib. 3D cloud glue, just to give it a little lift and almost create another little bit of a texture going around the outside of that beautiful circular lady there. Wonder what she's thinking, Ben. What is she thinking? What is she thinking? Lady? She looks like she's in deep thought. Yeah, what is she thinking? Is she thinking... I was going to say she's thinking what she's going to have for a tea, but Johnny said she's thinking, what's the code again to get £5 off this bundle? I like, Johnny, how you've kept it on point with that one. Yeah, she's obviously thinking that. She's like, oh, I want to shop. What's that code? It's treats is the code. It's at the bottom of your screen there on the... Oh, it's a bat, isn't it? Yeah, did you not realise? No, of course I did. It's on the orange bat. You use the code TREATS, TREATS. If you spend £30 to $30, you type in treats, and then you get £5 or $5 off your basket total, which is rather good. And that's across the weekend as well, up until the end of play tomorrow, of course, when it is going to be Halloween. Thank you for all the comments about your waistcoat as well. JK saying, you look so festive. Your sweater was great the other day, but you've topped it today. Debbie was wearing this earlier on, actually.
I did.
My vest,
I just couldn't
waistcoat.
quite fasten it like Ben's got it for some reason.
Don't know why.
Just don't know why, but I just couldn't get it fastened round.
Quite.
Although it did look quite fetching, and I'm thinking of treating myself to some, those kind of themed things. Those kind of themed
I think
things.
you should do it.
You think I should?
When I bought my, this and me little Christmas suits and whatnot, my wife was going, "Oh, such a waste of money. What are you doing that for?" But it's coming to its own because when we have events like this, I've got the kit for it. And you said you liked a waistcoat anyway, Debbie.
I
didn't you? Back in the day,
back in the day.
Rock the waistcoats.
Yeah, I used to love a good waistcoat.
And a flat cap.
Flat cap, waistcoat, grandad shirts.
Yep.
God rest his soul. My Auntie Jean's husband, Uncle Dudley, Jamaican born and bred, loved a good waistcoat. If
Sounds
he was
like a
still
top
alive
man.
today, bless him, he would think you were a very stylish man. He would absolutely on point with the style. But I used to pinch his clothes. Back in the 80s, no, upcycle. That's the word I'm going with. Upcycle the clothes.
Yeah.
Shh. Shh. No, we were terrible. Tie-dyeing things. They never knew.
Oh, you tie-dyed.
We tie-dyed. Yeah, we tie-dyed. We did all sorts. We were absolutely...
That was wasn't that late 80s, the tie-dye?
We was into, let me think, because now 85, it was 5 out to 80. I'm just giving away ages here then. 85 is 80. About between 85 to 90.
Right. And that was around the time, do you remember those T-shirts where they were tie-dyed, they'd change colour depending on how warm you were? Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Global
Do you could get nail polish
T-shirts.
like that? I think you still can actually. You can still get nail polish and things like that to it.
Oh, can you?
Right.
But anyway.
Ben, now I'm done. I'm going to step away from it, but what I'm going to do is show you, look, that this is the decollage in its entirety. Now, again, I'm going to just show you that depth that you're getting, which I just think is absolutely beautiful, and she deserves to go in a box. This is not something, because it's the decollage, and we've literally layered her up and created some really dimension, and you can see that. It's almost like she's popping off that page, but how beautiful when you bring all this collection together. And of course, the only thing I need to do now is add a little verse inside there, but I've got myself a gorgeous card. Maybe add a few gems. You could add a few gems onto here as well. There's lots of things like that. You can go over to the internet, go over to the website, and you can go and find those. And we do a selection of Hunkydory gems, I believe, that you're going to be able to find on that website, maybe even possibly on Shop the Show as well. But honestly, this collection is just, it just screams glamour. It's definitely the most beautiful, elegant, and the loveliest finish as well. When you take a look at that quality that you can see there, it's just second to none. I honestly adore everything Hunkydory, I really do.
It's a lovely collection. That Golden Age of Glamour seems to be a lot of people's favourites. If you want to grab it individually, £38.37 or $59.97 is the deal on that one. Remember, you've got your 24 sheets of your foiled die-cut sheets. You've got your base layers, which are foiled, your coordinating adorable storable cardstock, your inspiration sheet, 36 sheets of luxury inserts, 16 sheets of your mirror textures, the beautiful gold and black cardstock, and your 8x8 paper pad as well, with 48 papers. I just want to show you the adorable scoreable pattern packs as well, because these are stunning. 24 sheets in the different designs, okay, and what you're going to get is 3 sheets in each of the 8 designs. These are stunning. Again, what you're going to get here, 360 GSM, adorable scoreable, and look at the designs that you get here. These are available individually for you, but everybody's going for the collection because you'll get that extra £5 off the price that you're seeing on the screen right there if you use that code TREATS at checkout. This one here is your Eastern Delights, and again, if you love that, these are great for making your own cards with, but they're mixing and matching in with other kind of products that you've got. Potentially your chinoiserie, that one might work with. I love that crane bird on the front. Then also in the new collections, you've got this one here, which is your dazzling damask Again, the colour palette on this is absolutely stunning. I think some of the colours here would potentially work with your Moonlit Memories, maybe as well potentially the colours working with some of the Masquerade Ball goodies that you've bought recently, but it is absolutely stunning. And once again, you've got so many different designs within the sets themselves, and then amongst the actual multi-buy, if you like, too. That's your dazzling damasks. Next up, oh, there's so much to love. Your iridescent glass. And again, I mean, the textures and detail that you've got on here gives this a real kind of 3D effect. Take a look at the beautiful colours and designs that you've got here. All again, don't forget, on Adorable Scoreable, so you've got that bendable ink technology, so these are going to be perfect for your scoring. You're not going to get any of that cracking, not going to get any of that feathering, and I think again some of these designs perfect for your Christmas cards as well, giving you that sort of frozen effect, but stunning. That is your beautiful iridescent glass. Next up, take a look at this. This is your vintage newsprint, and again, look at the designs that you've got here. Think about some of the beautiful sets that we brought you recently, things like your vintage diary collections, where you can add in these sort of prints just to make those go a little bit further, but they've all been done absolutely beautifully for you. And again, this one has been done on your Matastic Adorable Scoreable. So again, oh, that's so cute. So again, you can do lots more of your techniques with these. If you wanted to ink onto these as well, you can do. But a beautiful collection, all included in this one set. Next, I mean, this, not that I've got one, but if I had one, this makes me just want to get my surfboard out and go and, what do? Catch some
honestly,
waves.
This is one of my favourites. I love this.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Some of these are like, you know, scenes of like the rugged coastlines. Others are kind of, you know, you could imagine yourself away on holiday somewhere, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, some of these, I just want to get a frame and stick them on a wall because they're that gorgeous. But again, all included within this collection, 24 sheets in that pack. And then last but by no means least, you have your Secret Garden. Is this your favourite, Charlotte? Yes, Charlotte says very much like William Morris wallpaper.
Ooh.
But again, you can see right through the collections that we've got here, all very different, all very beautiful in their own right. But that's why the majority of you, I think, are going for. You will get 24 sheets in there, by the way. There's definitely not 24 sheets in that selection. I think someone's been at them, probably Debbie over there. Been looking but yeah, you've got all of those within that collection, 144 sheets in total. Adorable Scoreable. Some of them you've got on the Matastic as well, but whichever way you look, they are stunning. All of that included. If you want to go for them individually, you can on the website, but if you go for the collection today, save an extra £5 or $5 using that code. Also, just very, very quickly, I will flick through your brand new Duo design pads as well. I'll tell you what, I'll get them all. Save messing about here, because guaranteed we'll mess up if we don't. These are brilliant because it's kind of like you've got the two paper pads, but actually in one paper pad. The only problem that you're going to have here is to decide which side you want to go for. It's a beautiful selection of your 8x8 papers. 48 designs once again, but double-sided. And with this one, you've got animal prints and leaves. So depending on how you're feeling, just flick through and have a look at these gorgeous, gorgeous designs. I remember from last night when we were looking through these, Debbie, that's like like an elephant.
Honestly, I adore this one. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
You've got snake skin in there. You've got beautiful giraffe. You love your giraffes, don't you?
Giraffes, dogs at the top, giraffes are second. The peacock,
but I was asking because I'm sure Debbie Fisher's a massive giraffe fan as well.
I love giraffes. It's one of my. Every time I go to the zoo, if I don't get to see a giraffe, I throw a wobbler.
Oh, do you?
Oh, I really do, because they're my favourite creature. They're just so beautiful, elegant, tall, I obviously long to be tall. But just absolutely beautiful creatures. They are beautiful.
And just to flip those around for you as well, on the reverse of the fur animal print, you've got all of these gorgeous leaves as well. Brilliant, again, for starting your projects with. Great for your mats and layers as well. There's some really beautiful autumnal colours in this particular collection as well. But again, take your pick on that. Animal prints, lovely leaves, brand new in your duo designs. We've also got, which one are you going with? No, you shout it, go on. Dark roses and polka dots. I don't normally get given the option. Normally it's like, do as you're told. This is what you're doing. So again, look at this beautiful dark, almost sort of like moody colours within this collection. You've got your polka dot prints on the one side and then your florals on the other. And again, these pads are so useful, I think, if you're someone who's trying to get used to all of the different colours, getting used to kind of your matting and layering and what works with what. The fact that you've got the beautiful colours which are going to work fantastically together, it just takes away that headache. But again, the only headache you will have is deciding which side you want to use, because if we flip this around, you can then see all of the beautiful florals that you've got in this collection as well. That one is your roses and polka dots collection. Still got the animal prints and lovely leaves up on the screen there, just saying. Just saying. Just can't get the. No, it's not that one. That one's no, that one.
Can't get
No,
stuff.
that one is this one, which I haven't done. This one here. It wasn't. It was the wrong one. I'm definitely sure. This one is the. Now you've got me guessing. Rustic charm and your vintage grunge. Vintage grunge. When did grunge become vintage?
Well, it has. It's always had that grungy feel to it, but that's another beautiful, beautiful paper pad. Absolutely gorgeous.
Again, what I love about this is you've got the double-sided designs, you've got more patterns in there, and as you flip it round, you've also got some some paving going on in there. Beautiful as well, actually. If you're looking for colours and designs for your more masculine cards, I reckon particularly this one here. Oh, look at that with the road map going on. Absolutely stunning. I think this one would be perfect for those more masculine cards, those more masculine tones in there. But that one is your rustic charm and vintage grunge. 48 sheets in total, £7.99 or $11.19 if you're shopping with us in the US. If you love all of... I didn't do that.
Oh dear.
Jake,
oh dear.
If you love all of this, all of that, and everything I've just shown you, it is an amazing deal which you need to be getting in your baskets. Everything that we've shown you for $143.85 or $216.16 if you're platinum. Don't forget as well to use that code TREATS to get an extra £5 or $5 off. We're going to need about 10 minutes here to sort all of this out. So a long break coming up for you. Check out your baskets and we'll be right back when we've sorted out. I mean, who made all of this mess? Unbelievable. Jake!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set, so you'll never be without one. So get your Pokey Tools while you can, check out our Crafter's Companion website and stock up. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Linny, you've just hit the nail on the head with your message. Spooky goings on in the studio. Who pushed over the display? Because it wasn't me, I was over here and it just fell. Spooky Halloween going on. Gilmore says, Ben and Debbie are looking sharp today. Thank you so much. That is quite your dress is sort of
Halloween-y?
autumnal Halloween-y, I think.
Well, it was the best I could do. It was the best I could do. It was the only one I got with me because we didn't get told to really last minute. Can you dress up as Halloween? I'm like, what? I'm like, nope.
Yeah. It's not as if we've got like Halloween waistcoats and bow ties lying around, is it?
No. So you have to deal with the autumnal look from start to toe. Actually, not the bottom bit though, because I've got my white trainers on. I've got my white trainers in now. Exactly. I'm too honest. That's the problem. They're saying to me, "Why did you tell everybody?" Too honest. That's me. That's my little trait in life. Too honest.
I've got my slippers on. The general consensus today is that we're all looking very Halloween-y, and very dapper for the Halloween weekend. Our No Tricks, Just Treats weekend. Use that code TREATS to get £5 off a £30 or $30 basket. Right, lots of love for that last collection. Lots of love for the black and gold cardstock. But let me just say to you, the Golden Age of Glamour is fantastic. My pick of the show, though, is coming up now. And actually, lovely Debbie has just been having a flick through going, I think this might be my new favourite now.
Oh,
but
it's just beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. The Country Escapes with the Mirror Magic card stock involved in this. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the quality. Shall we do it this way? Let me go that way.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, the quality of these are beautiful. Again, you've got all your pop-out sheets in there. You're getting a couple of each of the designs. And again, absolutely gorgeous. But look, I mean, I've saved one of these because I might do a scrapbook page later. And if I don't do it later, it's going on with me. Because, I want to live on one.
Yeah.
But just that's a piece of art.
Of course it is.
An absolute piece of art. This is something you could be talking home decor. Oops, please excuse that bit. That don't come with it.
Reminds me of that artist.
But honestly, yeah, Thomas Kincaid.
That's him.
Yeah, is it Thomas Kincaid?
Thomas Kincaid, the Master of Light or whatever it's called.
Honestly, this is really beautiful. Then you're getting all of the inserts as well, the matching inserts. inserts that are exactly the same. Then you're also getting in this one. I adore this. I've just been saying to Ben, I hadn't realised just how gorgeous this actually was. This is the postcard Mirror Magic topper sheet. And when you take a look at how gorgeous these beautiful... Look at that lighthouse. But can you see that Mirror Magic working? It's honestly, you have to see this.
Oh, when you flick that, it's like the light in the lighthouse came on.
Honestly, that's the beauty of this. But take a look at some of these scenes.
Yeah.
That is just exquisite. You're talking a lot of cards that you're going to be able to make from this. Because these are literally something that you stick on top of a card and you're done and dusted. Add a few little gems, a few little details. But oh God, I love that one. In fact, do you know what? I'm not going to spoil the magic too much because I want you to... Let's see if I can do it that way.
Just do one more.
One more?
Yeah. There's an amazing one with a hot air balloon on it somewhere. Have we gone past that one? Oh, come on.
Take
so lush.
But look, it's got like a 3D feel to it, the Mirror Magic technology that they've got. And that's not all, because apart from the inspiration sheet, you get some toppers as well.
Yes.
So the toppers are just absolutely beautiful. And when I say toppers, there's toppers upon toppers
and there's like little
upon
tags
toppers.
in there,
Honest to God, there's so much in this collection. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, really, really stunning. And I'm going to make a quick, simple card because I took way too long on my first one. So I got a little bit excited. I'm sorry. So I'm going to take one of these beautiful... Look at that sheen. Let me drop it down a bit for you.
Gorgeous!
It's gorgeous beyond gorgeous, and that technology means that you can score directly onto it, Ben, and be rest assured that you're not going to get any cracks or creases going down the middle of your scoring board. Honestly, it is exquisite, and I genuinely mean, unless you've actually played with this before, you're going to know what I mean by that. And I'm just going to do it so you can see there is no cracking, no creasing. That's the technology that Hunkydory can provide, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to move that out of the way. In fact, no, I'll bring that back in.
Can I borrow it? I might score mine down the middle.
Do you want to do one? Of course. There you go. You have that.
Thanks.
Oh, you're going to make a card.
Well, I might do.
Do you want some foam pads?
Yeah. Are you just scoring yours down the middle and then?
I've just scored it simply. It's an A4 sheet of cards.
Yep.
It's the 8th grade. If you look at your scoreboard, it's the one before. It's the one before the 6 to get the actual measurement. If you've got an Ultimate Pro, there's actually the A4 fold on there that you can just go and it scores straight down the middle. I should have got you an Ultimate Pro, Ben. Can you see the 1/8 before the 6?
Put my glasses on.
So you can see that black line, one before,
Yeah.
score down top to bottom. Make sure that's up to the butt of the board.
Yep, one before.
It's like a bit of back to basics crafting this. I'm loving this. You have to be tall now, are you?
Oh no, you.
Oh,
you took it out of there, haven't you?
I'll go and grab my little one because I've lost my big one and I don't know where it is. So managed to lose that before I get started. So I'm just going to give it a nice little crease down there and burnish it once you've done that, Ben. And it gives you what we call a little bit of a leading edge. So people often say to me, oh, you need to trim that down. But it's what we call in the card industry a leading edge. So it means you can flick open your card very easily. And that's why we have it. So that is why you will always see with our scoring that little bit of an edge. It's done deliberately. Have you gone? Perfect. Any cracks or creases?
No.
Perfect. There you go. So, are you ready? Have you chosen it? Right.
Oh yeah. Am I standing over here now?
No, you can stand here.
I'm going to get my thing. Wait there.
Go and grab your things. Go and grab your bits and bobs. Bits and bobs.
I've got an insert and I've got that. It's the matching.
Perfect. And he didn't even pinch any out of my bits. Good lad. You're a good lad. Right, so you could do the same with that one, with the insert. Because you've got my scoreboard, I'm just going to simply fold it in half.
Well, I might just... do you want me to... I'll fold it.
You can do, yeah, absolutely.
You all right?
Hang on a minute.
Did your watch just go off then?
Sorry, I forgot to turn it off. I'm really apologise.
All right.
Sorry.
I thought you triggered it again, because sometimes when you say something, don't you, and it goes off.
It's Siri that's the worst one. I was talking to Michelle last night and my phone just... at the most inopportune moment, decided to say all sorts. I was like, what on earth? But look, when you fold it in half, it fits absolutely perfectly inside. Now, you can, if you want, to trim a little bit of the edge off, which I'm going to be totally honest with you, Ben, I like to trim a little bit off.
Do you?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know what Michelle's like, but I like to just trim a little itty-bitty little bit off the edge. Little itty-bitty bit.
Oh, I know. So you've got like a little...
Yeah, so you've got like a little bit of a frame, and I do that to the top and the bottom. There you go, my darling. Would you like to do that, or would you like to hold it in completely funny?
I don't know, really.
This is really nice. And do you know what? This is, wow, my Auntie Jean got me into crafting. Because everybody else had been trying to get me into crafting, and I'm like, nope. And then I had to help her one day with a kit.
Is that right?
With an Hunkydory kits, yes, and Kanban. Do you remember Kanban?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with them as well. Anybody think they're dearly departed? They haven't at all, have they? That were terrible things to say. But that's what I started crafting with. Yeah, absolutely. I helped her one Sunday afternoon. That were it. I were hooked, line and sinker.
Just down the one side, do we go with the...
Yes, so I prefer to pop it on the outside edge. Other people may prefer a different way, but this is how I do mine. So I line it up into the card.
Oh, actually, which one?
Take it up to the edge of your score line, fold it over, and then it opens up nice and flat. So that's why I prefer to do it on the inside part here.
That bit.
Yep, that bit, yep. And get a little flick. Don't forget to flick.
Flick.
Yep, don't forget the flicking. Yep, gotta flick it.
Flick it.
Down, flick.
Flick it real
down, flick.
good.
It tears the tape off. There
Yeah,
you
no,
go.
sorry.
Absolutely fine.
Deal.
You enjoying this, Ben?
Yeah.
You did say you wanted to do this, and he did say, I want to do this collection. Oh, well, I like your choice.
Oh, I've gone wonky.
Oh, dear. Look, don't matter.
Didn't it?
Don't matter. Don't worry. We're not going to notice.
No.
I'll trim it off at bottom.
It's gone wonky.
I'll trim your bottom bit.
Have I stuck that in wonky? It don't matter.
I have no idea. Right. So you ready now to do the topper bit?
Yeah.
Yep. So right now, choose your topper bits, and this is the fun part because there's lots of different things and frames on here as well, so you can have a little play around with it. I'm going with those balloons, and I'm going to take my frames out as well.
How many frames are you using? All of them?
It's entirely up to you, Ben. That's the thing. You can choose to use as many or as little as you want. And again, if you're thinking about that longevity of how you want to make your kit last you and how many cards you want to get out of it, because when you take a look at this is the main topper part, but there is another topper part on there, more sentiments, and another little postcardy bit as well. And waste not, want not, this beautiful bit here, I would be using to do a little bit of extra, you know?
What, that bit, the waist?
Yeah, so you could use that, you could use your waist. Your frame, you could pop your frame one way, your frame the other way, and create a little bit of dimension going off in there. It's entirely up to you, this bit, Ben. You get as creative as you want. I think I'm going to have mine turned onto the landscape way, because I think that fits perfectly into my little frame like so.
Oh, landscape's quite fun, actually.
Yeah,
which way do I go round, though?
Yeah, well, this is the lovely thing about this. Honestly, this is just a beautiful collection. Like I said, you simply just unpick them. Is that the word?
Unpick them.
Unpick them.
Yeah.
Unpick. Give it a little bit of a...
Oh, I like that little sentiment there.
You like that sentiment? Then go with that sentiment.
It says,
and don't
friends are like flowers.
Don't forget you've got all these as well. There's all these you can be choosing from as well.
Oh, I ain't got those.
This topper's there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you forgot those bits, didn't
Yeah,
you?
I did.
Yeah, it's all right. It's quite all right. I'm going to use a little bit. Do you need some scissors? Are you all right for scissors?
I think I'm all right for scissors.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick that on as a hole, actually, and then raise that up.
Yeah. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I am enjoying it, actually. Oh, I quite like that down the front there.
You see, do you know for you and your Daisy again, you've been talking about crafting?
Yes.
This is going to be right up your street. Now, I think I'm going to use a little one of those down the side. I'm going to pop... is that what you're going for, Ben?
What?
Card of the show.
No.
You are, aren't you?
No.
Joe, I think Joe's had one handy this week.
I've had a couple of cards of the show recently.
Yep.
But I think it was...
get you.
I think it was more for the fact that, it was a bit of a... What's the word? I think people felt a bit sorry for me. You know.
Oh, get away with you. Get away with you.
I think that's what it was.
Do you think so?
I think so, yeah.
Right, I am going to lift my frame up and have again, there's a lovely thing about these is they put lots of frames in, so you can actually remove that to create a little bit of an extra dimension frame. And again, like I said, you could use this for something else because I just think you want to make sure you get the most out of your card kit. So I'm going to lay that one flat. So I'm just going to lay it on with some tape around the back like so. I'm going to position it into the middle of my, right way around, Debbie, middle of my card.
Yeah.
Are you just getting creative, Ben?
I don't know, really. I'm just sort of sticking stuff down, to be honest with you.
But that's the lovely thing about these. Oh, I think I've gone a bit... Oh, hang on a minute, I've gone a bit...
You're a bit wonky.
Whoa.
I'm leaving the wonk on mine.
Are you...
Yeah.
Oh, actually...
Leave it a bit wonky.
Actually, it's a bit quirky, isn't it?
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm going wonky. Thanks for the inspiration, Ben.
That's all right.
Thank you. You're very kind. Foam pads. I'm going to do foam pads with this one because I've got myself in a little bit of a tiz was with my chunky glue earlier. So
you can double up on foam pads, right?
You what, love?
You can double up on them.
Double up on them, create an extra...
Well,
Oh, you've been learning, haven't you? You've been taking all these hints and tips that we talk.
And notes.
I mean, you could use your foam on a... Oh, Ben!
That's all right, isn't it?
Ben! This is a myth. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Look. Let me go you close up with this. Like
sorry, there.
Hold it there. That's it. That is looking magnificent.
Thank you.
Absolutely magnificent.
Thank you.
You're putting me to shame, actually.
No.
Can we stand there and I'll go over your
No, you're definitely not doing that. No way, Pedro. The only thing I struggle with now is
what
like...
are you struggling with?
Well, not struggle, like what to... So I've got I like that sentiment, right?
Yeah.
But what did you do? You did that.
So do you know that little piece? These little pieces. You've got 2 borders on that sheet, so you can cut your borders out. I'll get you some scissors here. Okay. Give me scissors. There you go. Have some scissors. You cut the borders out.
Yeah.
And then you can have a play with them, framing or adding a little bit of extra dimension or a bit of extra decoration. That's the beautiful thing about these kits. And I know when you get back to reading your comments, not that you're taking over my area like or anything like that, but when you get back to reading the comments, you'll see that's what other people do as well. And honestly, you can make super speedy, quick and fast, easy cards. Do you know me? Every time I look round, I've got a bigger foam pad leak. Poke it out. I should have stuck to my chunky glue. I should have stuck to my chunky glue, shouldn't I? There we go.
Oh, so I really like that one though.
What?
What you've done.
Oh, but I haven't done anything yet.
No, I like the way that you put that on the wonk.
On the wonk?
Yeah, I really like that.
Wait, you gave me that inspiration.
Oh, good.
You were the one that gave me the inspiration.
Excellent news.
I'm going to go in though, because I think I'm going to add a little... add a little bit more because I quite like this. River.
Deep mountain high. Yeah. Oh, no.
What have I done with foam pad? Have you pinched my foam pad? Oh,
yeah,
no, there. Look at Mesha making round here.
What, me?
Who's the messy grafter?
Is there a small... Oh, there's the smaller version
Yeah, they're the smaller versions, yes. Do you like... They're lovely, aren't they? The toppers are absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
But again, it's just showing you, again, how quick and easy you can make cards. And you've still got loads left over to be able to create. And I'm going to pop that way. There we go, in the top corner. Oops, I think I might have gone a little bit too high there. Hang on a minute. Come back.
Would you ever stick these in the inside of the card as well, or not really?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, it's entirely up to you. You will get as creative as you want, Ben. Ben, have you nicked my sentiment?
What?
I feel like I've hurtled back to Craft Wars. I feel like I've gone back to Craft Wars. Do you remember Craft Wars?
No.
Honestly, were you never here for Craft Wars?
No, I wasn't here for it. I've heard all about it.
You've pinched me sentiment, haven't you? You have. My sentiment's disappeared. Hang on a minute. Let me search the floor. He's been around. My sentiment's disappeared, young man.
Is it?
Yes.
Which one?
Has. Let me just check. What have you got on your card?
I haven't got. No, that one I got out of here.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Well, someone's pinched it.
Which one did you have? What did it say?
I can't remember, but it was this one here, this big one, and it's.
Well, I haven't.
Disappeared.
Is it? I moved a load of your stuff because it was in my way.
Oh, really? You moved a lot of my stuff?
Because you've got the craft area, and I'm trying to craft here, and amongst all of the tools and stuff.
I'm just going to take another one out because I've no doubt I will find it in a minute. It'll be one of those, like it is with everything in crafting, and I know there'll be a lot of people that'll say the same. You put something down, it disappears. What are you looking for now, Ben?
Nothing. I'm just enjoying sticking stuff on my card. I'm living the best life here, honestly. I should do this more often. If there's ever any shows where you just need to like put stuff out of the cardstock and stick it, then I should be the person that does those shows. He's good at getting stuff out and sticking it down. Just feel like it.
Well, I'm enjoying it. I don't know about you, but I can't believe the time. We need an extra hour. Do you think we could have a word with everybody?
Yeah.
We need an extra hour because we've still got loads to do, and I want to try and cram a couple of more demonstrations in as well. Because honestly, this collection is beautiful. But I've got another collection I want to show as well. Absolutely, another beautiful collection. It's all the little memories which will last a lifetime. What a gorgeous sentiment. And again, apart from adding a few gems on, I've made a very quick, easy card. And again, I've got a lovely insert that I can add a stamp into. And again, it's the quality. It's that beautiful mirror magic that you can see is beautiful. So Ben, you can be finishing off.
And it's all right. It's all right, I just feel like I'm a bit, just a bit rushed. I'm going to stick that up there.
Don't rush, take your time.
Do you know
what
it needs trimming a little bit, but look, that's it.
Do you know what you can do? We're going to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
So you could trim it in a minute and finish it off. But let me just tell you, that card is outstanding. Outstanding. It is. So, tell you what, while he's finishing off, shall we have a little bit of ET? Let's have a little bit of break. If you've got things in your basket, go and check them out. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Card of the show.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. There are plastic shims sized to work with a whole range of Gemini machines. We have some awesome deals going, so visit Crafters Companion website and find out more. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
It's absolutely, let me just tell you, Ben, I am super impressed. It looks beautiful. You've done a fantastic job. Bet, can I just tell you? I'll tell you why. Hunkydory, quality, ease of use, any crafter, any skill level, anybody can do it with the brilliant products. Sorry, Ben. But it really, truly is.
No, it is.
And you did a fantastic job.
Honestly,
fantastic job.
And do you know what? A lovely message has come through from PandaCraft saying, I love seeing the presenters having a go at crafting. It can encourage new crafters that join us every day. We need to remember to keep to basics sometimes. We do forget that not everyone knows. And Sarah Kay just says, as a newbie, this is brill for me. And that's what it's all about, right? Because I'm comfortable in this environment. I'm a presenter. This is what I do. I'm not a crafter like these guys, but with kits like this, I'm happy to have a go. Like, there's no way if I thought that, you know, I would not go over that side and craft if I thought I couldn't do it. But when these kits come around, I know that I can do it. I know that it's super easy, and I know that I can make cards that look like that. I mean, come on, are you joking me? I'm well chuffed with that, well chuffed. But that's the whole point of these collections. That's the whole point of Hunkydory as well. That's why you guys are loving what we've got. You're also all jumping in, by the way, for the buy of the show. A lot of you just going for the adorable scoreable brand new pattern packs that we've got, and it's worth just having another flick through these. These are all in the buy of the show. They are available individually, but they are available as this 144 sheet bundle for you too. Gorgeous. And again, you've got a whole range of different themes and colors in here. This one is the Eastern Delights, so again, it's got that real sort of feel of the Orient there. If you love the chinoiserie collection that we brought to you a while back, again, this would be a super collection to potentially use with that. But again, you're going to get 3 sheets in 8 designs, so 24 sheets in total, as well as your Eastern Charm, not Eastern Delights as I called it. You've got the Dazzling Damask, the colours palette in here, again, stunning. Lots of chat about this one, particularly on the socials. I've seen a lot of you saying that you love the designs, you love those beautiful colours in there as well. And once again, that is on your adorable scoreable, matte-tastic adorable scoreable. 3 sheets, 8 designs, and that is the second set of the beautiful designs that you've got in your adorable scoreable card. Next up is your iridescent glass, and again, really love this. Potentially, you know, using this in with your Christmas makes as well. Some of the designs in here really lend themselves towards that, but a really gorgeous color palette, and the way that these have been designed, again, just got like a real 3D feel to these. And if it is a case of simply, you know, scoring these down the middle and using these as your card base, then so be it. But having sets like this just extend your craft making and your card making, and just bumps up your crafty stash. Once again, on the matte-tastic adorable scoreable, your vintage newsprint. I love this. I love that kind of old sort of vintage feel. I love any sort of script for backgrounds of your cards as well, and this is just stunning. I love those old-fashioned tags, almost like your medicinal tags you've got going on there, your postcard prints with that real sort of old rustic feel to them as well. You've got your music scores in there too, almost sort of like a Victorian feel to that print. Love it, absolutely stunning. That is your vintage newsprints. You've also got this one here. I mean, the ocean waves. I mean, take a look. They're like pieces of artwork. Just gorgeous. Scenes of the ocean, whether it be, you know, almost like you're out on a boat at sea, or you're just kicking up the waves by the side of a beautiful beach in the Bahamas or somewhere like that. These are beautiful, beautiful designs. Again, all on that stunning, adorable scoreable, all on that bendable ink technology. Honestly, if you've never tried adorable scoreable from Hunkydory, go for at least one of these pattern packs. Maybe jump in and grab the lot, because once you've tried them and you've realised how brilliant they are, then you'll never go back. You will never go back. £34.51 or £51.79 is the deal on this collection. That last one there was your beautiful Secret Garden. It's 144 sheets. For that price, less £5 or $5 if you use the code TREATS at checkout. However, if you love those, if you've already loved the Golden Age of Glamour collection, if you've absolutely fallen in love with the Country Escapes collection, you've also got your eye on that Moonlit Memories, and you love those duo pads that I showed you a little bit earlier on, this is what you need to go for. And loads of you have taken the plunge and done it. People who are new to card making are going, do you know what? For this price, $143.85, it's not like one of those prices where you'll just sort of pluck the money out of thin air. You've got to think about it a little bit. But what I would say to you is, when you consider the bulk of what you're getting, that's an unbelievable value for money. If you want to make to sell as well, you're soon going to recoup the cost of that. Let me just tell you, it's £5 or $5 less as well if you use that code TREATS on there. And it is just simply a collection that I think you'll fall in love with. Lots of different designs for lots of different projects, lots of different people. Jump in and grab this today if the budget allows. If not, go individually, make your own little purchases up. Try and get over that £30, $30 marker and save yourself even more money. Right, We've not had a look yet at the Moonlit Memories collection, which again, lots of chat about this, and Moonlit Moments, I should say. And it's very different again from the other two, this one, Debbie, isn't it?
It is. The colour theme, and this is right up my street, pinks and purples and all those kind of things. But it's just beautiful. So I'm going to show you quickly through, and then we'll do a quick demo with it as well. Again, just showing you that quality that you can absolutely guarantee with Hunkydory products is the beautiful designs, very, very easy as well to use. So if I can just show you what it is that you're getting, this is your beautiful designs, 2 of each again. Love these. They're like little buntings that you just simply pop out, fold over and attach to some string to create your bunting. The beautiful hummingbird there, those lovely florals, that gorgeous exquisite foiling, but the absolute beautiful designs of all of these. And I think this one suits more or less lots of different occasions. I just love this. It's absolutely beautiful. One of my favourites with the peacock and the butterfly. Again, take a look at all that gorgeous foiling. It just looks exquisite. And then you've got a couple of sheets of all those extra toppers. Then you've got, as with always with Hunkydory, you've got all the matching cardstock, and you'll get matching cardstock, a couple of sheets of each again. And this is the one that has the, you know, the foiling through there. And again, really beautiful all the way through. I mean, take a look at how much you're getting. If this has just got, oh, that is the cutest. I love that one. Absolutely beautiful. Then you're getting the 8x8 pad, 6x6 paper pad, but again, double-sided. Oh, I mean, come on. Come on, decoupage these up. If you've watched Craig previously with Hunkydory shows, you can see the, you know, the level of, I mean, what did he once do? Record 17 cards, I think he prepped.
17?
Something like 14, 15 cards, yeah. Absolutely. And tons of things that you can do with this collection. You're also getting all of the inserts, so again, some matching inserts. Again, each one matches all of those designs. And then if that's not enough, you're getting a lovely Moonlit Moments, fabulous finishes, acetate frame, concept card.
What's it called?
Concept card. And again, everything in there, and I'm just going to show you because you've got all the extra little pieces, but the concept card in how you create it, and it's like a ribbon threading card. And even in there, Ben, there's all the ribbon in there that you need. And I'll show you, let me just grab a card quickly to show you the finished result, because I don't think we're going to have time today to show you how these work. However, this is the kind of look that you're going for.
Wow.
And I'm just going to lift, in fact, I'll lift it up so you can see it better. And this concept card has been done for you in everything in that kit. So you've got that lovely aperture piece, all on acetate, so it just looks amazing. And again, take a look at that colour theme. It is exquisite. And then by using those paper pads, you can do the little bit of decoupage in them as well.
Yeah.
So this is a really gorgeous collection. And we will do a demo. Just give me a second to just get myself sorted.
Absolutely. So much love coming in. Kristen just saying, never resisting the new papers. Joanne Madigan says, I started crafting with Hunkydory and was hooked. I've added using dies and designing cards, but I'm still hooked on Hunkydory. Sarah saying the Moonlit Moments is stunning. And I tell you what, loads of you say that you love to see us, when Joe and I do a little bit of crafting, Becky just says, Ben, any Hunkydory collection would be great for you and Daisy. I love how you're encouraging your daughter to craft and learn together. Beth says, I love this collection, and Lynn, the colours in this collection are beautiful. Just whilst Debbie's getting ready, just to remind you again, if you have just joined us, it's Halloween, of course, tomorrow. We are doing our No Tricks, Just Treats event, where you can save an extra £5 or $5 when you spend £30 or $30. All you need to do is spend that basket total, and then you use the code TREATS, TREATS, at checkout, and you'll get an extra £5 or $5 off your basket total. Worth bearing in mind as well, just as Debbie's preparing, that tonight here in the UK, we changed the clocks. The clocks go back. So as of tomorrow, the times will change. And I think it's for a week, isn't it, or so? But certainly as of Sunday morning to tomorrow, here's the times for the shows for the next week. So the softer side will actually be 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, 3 p.m. show will be 11 and 8, and the 7 p.m. show will be 3 p.m. Eastern, midday Pacific, and that is up until the 7th of November, when it will change again. It's all so complicated. But listen, we are going to see, I think, one more demo here with the Moonlit Moments collection, and I think Debbie is just about ready.
She says she's ready. Of course I'm ready. We're ready. But we'll just, honestly, I've just been looking through it again, and it's one of those that, where do you start with this? They're just beautiful. But I am going to use this beautiful hummingbird. She is just glorious. But I was thinking of a double Z fold card, but I want that longevity again, Ben. So I am going to bring in some stamping card with this one. So I am going to score my card. Ooh, I nearly had a little bit of an accident then myself. I nearly knocked everything over.
Who would do that?
Who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing? So again, let's just get our concept going. So I'm going to fold literally in half, and I'm going to go again in half again to create my concept of a double Z fold card. So I'm going to fold that over. Do you know, me and this score tool today, I've lost the big one. Ben, are you sure you haven't got it over there?
I left the one that I was using.
Yeah, I can't find it. Well, I do own the title of the messiest crafter.
No, you don't. That's Debbie Fisher.
Oh, God, love that. Do you know what? Debbie's actually quite tidy. She is quite a tidy crafter.
Yeah, she is. She's tidier than you, anyway.
Excuse me? What? Excuse me? How very dare you? So I've scored it in half and done a fold back card, but I want to create the double Z fold. So taking it into account, I'm going to go in, fold it in, and I think I'm going to go with, let's go with a 6.5. Or should I go 6? Yeah, I think we'll do, we'll have a 6. In fact, I'll go in between. 6.25. 6.25. And now that creates my base for my double Z fold card, because simply you fold that back. All we're doing is turning it around, because that bit's going to go in and it's going to flip reverse to create that double Z fold. And again, these are just screaming out to be chopped into. And again, I mean, you could actually, if you think about it, make it from there. You probably just have to work out how you get it back when you fold it back, fold over, fold back. But again, it's going to be able to create that if you want to make it. But I want to get as much as I can out of my cardstock. So let's just take that into consideration. And size-wise, we've got 6 and, let me get this right, 6, 5 3/4, and it should be 5 3/4, but I'm just going to double check me, little bit bigger. Oh, it's just been a busy old show, hasn't it? A real busy old show, Ben.
I think what it is that people now are beginning to see the value for money here, and people are now beginning to take the plunge, because we've shown all of the sets separately. I think people are making up their minds which one they want to jump in and go for. You know, decisions really. If it were me,
a lot of decisions, exactly.
Countryside Escapes.
Well, it is absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to love it as much as you do, but I've changed my mind. I do think it's absolutely beautiful.
Which would you go for if you could only have one, though?
I don't know, because now I'm working with this one. I'm thinking, do I like this one? No, I think actually I'm going to stick with me original. It's the golden age of glamour.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with that one. That's the one I'm going to go with, Ben. Right. So again, and this is why I like to make the most of my cardstock, because I think these are the elements that you can then bring in and use for your other card, you know, your other piece of your card, which is why I'm doing it this way. And you're probably thinking, Debbie's always back to front, but I have a method in my madness, Ben. Method in my madness, I do. And I do love to show you again. You simply take your cardstock and you have a play. You really do have a play with it. Honestly, love Hunkydory. I've been a massive fan for many a year, and use their products still now to this day, because they're just super beautiful. Everything from the quality of the cardstock is just beautiful. Right, Ben, let me get myself sorted. I'm chopping away there. What's everybody else saying about what is the favourite? Has anybody said anything yet? What their favourites are?
Well, it just depends. It's almost one of those shows where whatever collection we're working with then becomes the favourite. But let's do this now, right? So we've got 20 odd minutes remaining on the show. So let's have your definitive answer. What is your favourite? You can only pick one. You can only choose one in the comments. So if you could only buy one collection, which would you go for? And then we'll see which is the definitive fave. Send Paper Hugs has just said, oops, the Moonlit Moments has just jumped into my cart. Jean says, I love card making with stamping, dyes and sometimes colouring. However, since yesterday, my first time making a Hunkydory card, I too am hooked. The quick, easy ones.
Yeah.
You know, I always look at these collections and think great for beginners, but actually these are for everyone, and for the point that there must be those days when you want to get completely lost in your crafting and you want to make a really detailed project. If you've got the skills to do that, if you've been crafting a long time, you want to get all your tools out, you want to get all your dies and stamps and pens and inks and all these kind of things, but there also must be those days when you just go, I want a quick crafty fix. That's where kits like this work. And also, Debbie, they're great, aren't they, for times when maybe you've forgotten a particular birthday or anniversary, or you just need to make a quick card and you don't want to get everything out.
Can I tell you, this is a true story, this, Ben. When I've had people ask me for cards and then I'll say, well, when do you want it for? Bearing in mind now, especially with, how busy we are travelling, working, prepping. And I go in sometimes, when do you want it for? Tomorrow. Like, what? And I'm telling you, that's when I go in, delve into me Hunkydory box, because I can do tomorrow very quickly.
Exactly.
Literally,
right.
I can do it very, very quickly. So yeah, absolutely. One of those where you know that you're going to get, and then they'll go, wow, how did you? And it's like, if only they knew.
You must have been all through the night doing that. Oh wow,
exactly.
What?
Yeah, I was. £10, please. I hope they're not watching. Oh dear, honestly. But it's that quality again. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it's the finish when you've got them finished. I mean, and it's not just. Can I just say as well? But it's not just cards. Think about your home decor pieces. I've made many a home decor piece with Hunkydory collections because they simply are absolutely beautiful. For your frames and all those kind of things. What about mixing and matching with things that you already have in your crafty stash from Crafter's Companion? All those kind of things. This, this is what I'm meaning. That there is such a lot that you can do with them. They're just absolutely, honestly, beautiful quality, beautiful cards, beautiful makes, and again, superb finish is what I'm going to go with.
Just by the way as well, keep your votes coming in for your favourite of the collections. At the minute, the runaway favourite that I'm seeing is the Moonlit Moments collection.
Is it edged? It's edged his way into the front, has it?
Well, if you just take the votes that are coming in now as of fresh, it's miles ahead of the other two.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really, really big favourite. So,
wow,
isn't it interesting?
Really, it is. But again, I think it's one of those you have to see them all. When you see them all, sometimes you can see them on a picture, doesn't do them justice. It really doesn't do them justice. So it is nice to be able to see fully what you're getting and in the flesh, so to speak, because we do his best.
I will say to you, I'll now keep harping on about it, wait till you get the Countryside Escapes one home, then you'll go, actually, no, Ben was right. Ben was right. That is the best one in there. I just, it's a few of you sort of said that the Moonlit Moments really kind of like a beautiful collection, lovely colours. But I just love the Countryside Escapes because it has got that real, I don't know, it's got that homely sort of, I don't know, great British feel about it. It's got that really bucolic countryside feel, and I love all of the scenes. I look at the scenes in that collection and go, want to live in that house, want to be on that barge, I want to be in that lighthouse. I just want to be in all of the scenes that you get in that collection. And then, like you, Debbie, I suppose with the golden age of glamour, if there's a particular era that you love, if you love the 20s and 30s, if you love that Art Deco period, then absolutely that collection is just going to take you back in time.
Yeah, it really, truly is. And for me, that's what I love about it. Yeah. Plus the fact that I make no bones about it. I just love that era. It just is absolutely beautiful. And it's the styles. But again, I think for me, if I was doing anything, I wouldn't want to miss out any of the collections because I think they're all gorgeous. And the papers are just absolutely exquisite. And I'm just lining myself up to make sure I've got myself all nice and straight, Ben. So let me just push that down. There we go. And I've got myself my double Z fold. Obviously, I've made it go a little bit further and I've still got little slithers of card places that I can use for other things. However, let's get a topper sheet out, and I've not even used the inserts. The inserts I probably would cut down to size there, but we've got to have the hummingbird. Oh, actually though, look, the happy birthday. That would match with it, not necessarily have to be the hummingbird. Oh, choices. This is so hard, Ben.
Do you know what this collection as well, I think would be great for? Do you know when you, I think of my daughter, because I've seen her Christmas list this year, and it's kind of gone from, it's kind of gone from last year where it was all toys to this year, there's more clothes on there.
Aww.
There's more things like bags on there. And I think this is a great collection maybe for those little girls who are maybe starting to sort of grow away from things like your fairies and your unicorns, but are not quite at that sort of grown up stage yet. Do you know what I mean? That kind of interim age. I think this is really perfect.
It is.
For them as well.
Absolutely it is. Now I'm changing my frame around a little bit, Ben. And again, you've got lots of frames in it. It's not a frame, it's a frame within a frame within a frame. Absolutely beautiful again. But I'm going to change it around tad slightly because I want it to fit into there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to fit that down, but I'm going to have that lifted off and I'm going to tilt... my bear's not going to be upside down. I'm going to tilt that up a little bit and I'm just going to add some foam pads.
They can fly, no, they can't. They fly backwards, don't they?
They do, yes. I love a hummingbird.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Almost, I say almost as much as my butterflies. No, that's a fib. I love butterflies. I heard Michelle this morning.
What?
Not liking her butterflies. I heard her. I was listening.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't like butterflies.
Yeah, I mean, I've never met a person that's not...
I think you like crafting butterflies in craft, don't you? But not in the when they dive bomber.
Not in the flesh.
Yeah, they dive bomber apparently.
They what?
They dive bomber.
Did they make a beeline for it?
No, a butterfly line.
Oh! You are such a comic, Ben. You are really such a comic. We were sharing his fears of things, and she did share mine. And clowns and balloons. Ooh.
Clowns and balloons. Oh yes.
God, I hate
so
balloons.
a clown with balloons is not.
No, I'm honestly real balloons. Oh, freak.
Is it because of the fear of them popping?
Oh, it's absolutely a fear of them popping. I don't like the texture. I don't like the feel. I don't like the noise. I don't like the idea of them. No, not for me. Not for me. And clowns, don't even get me started about clowns.
Yeah, my Laura is the same.
Ooh.
What's it called? It's not clown. It's got a funny. What's it called? Is it colorophobia or something?
Oh, what's phobia?
Fear of clowns. It's got a funny name.
Has it got a name?
Yeah, they've all got names, haven't they?
Oh, wow.
Is it colorophobia? Oh, look at me. Coolrophobia.
Look at you. Look at you. Get you, Ben, eh?
Yeah.
Get you.
Look
now,
at me with all the big words.
I know. I just don't like them, full stop. Absolutely no. Not for me whatsoever. And anything, I can't watch any of those horrors with clowns in.
Well, that doesn't help that you have movies like that.
No.
One.
Exactly.
It's now brought out that clowns are terrifying.
I hide behind my pillar. Has it gone off screen yet? Well, because it's not for me. And then the birthday party, oh my days.
You scared of birthday parties?
No, no. Oh. When my little Liam, he's not so little, he's 25 now, but when he was little, wanted a clown, I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. And this clown knew, and he absolutely made a beeline for me and had me up all the time. And I'm thinking he deliberately did it on a purpose. He really, really did. Now, let's not talk about clowns because it's just made me send shivers down my neck and I've got goosebumps on goosebumps now. But let's just talk about this beautiful, beautiful card again, made really easy with that beautiful collection and just showing you. And still, even out of that sheet, I've only used a few bits. I could make another card with this. I've still got loads of pieces of card. If you take your white stamping card, black mat cardstock, craft cardstock, Central Repair, whatever it is that you want to do, you could be making more because you can make it go further. They're just absolutely beautiful. I love Hunkydory. And again, I wish I'd got another hour because I had got other things planned. I got a scrapbook page planned. I got a little triptych card planned with papers. I got all sorts planned. But alas, time catches up on us very fast in this room, very fast.
But I tell you what, there is a lots of love for what you have achieved during this show. Becky says, Debbie, can I just say you're doing Craig proud in showing off his beloved Hunkydory. Stunning card, Debbie, says Michelle, and Sending Paper Hug says, I do love this style of card. And actually, as far as the vote's going, I would say still, from the snapshot that I've seen, Moonlit Moments is the favourite, closely followed, I would say, probably by the Countryside Escapes, and then very, very closely behind the Golden Age of Glamour. But the great thing is you can choose. You can pick the collection you want to go for. If you love them all, you want to go for the Buy the Show collection and get the lot. It's entirely up to you, however you want to do it. But get shopping. We'll give you time to check out your baskets. Right, before we take a little break and give you time to do that, it is time to do the demo of the show to vote for your favourite card. So, do you want to line up your cards, Debbie?
Are you lining yours up as well? Because you made one.
So I do mine then.
Yeah, because I'll just tell you, for some reason I've only got 3 here. Have I really only made 3 cards? Because in the two, honestly, this is just, it's just been such a busy show though. But I'll start with where we started. Little old me, the golden age of glamour.
Cute.
Number one.
One.
Number one with that beautiful decollage. And look, she's still drying, but there you go. You can see that beautiful, look. She pops off the page. Ooh.
Doesn't she?
Yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
What's she
love her.
thinking?
Absolutely. What's she thinking?
What's that code again?
What's that?
Johnny.
So that was number one. Number 2 was my take. My take, number 2. And I think we might have to do number 3 being our beautiful Ben. So number 3.
3.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
I mean, it's
just
right,
beautiful. Done a really cracking job. I've got a feeling I know where this is going today.
Well,
I have got a feeling I know where it's going to go.
This is my favourite coming up now.
Oh, bless you. And then number 4, where we've just finished with that double Z fold using that moonlit moments. So that's 1, 2, 3 or 4. You decide. I won't be offended, by the way. You decide.
I don't want your sympathy votes.
What's this? Don't want the sympathy votes?
Just vote for your favourite. I like 4. I mean, I like mine as well, but you can vote for whichever one you want. And I must say as well, a big thank you to our Susie on the social media today. Says, you've been keeping me busy today. I know, seriously. So much chatter coming through. So many lovely comments. Now is the time, though, to decide what you're going to be buying. Are you going to go for the full collection? Are you going to choose one of the mini collections? Are you going to go for some of the adorable scoreable? Are you going for the duo pads? Check out your baskets. Use that code to save yourself a £5, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes' time.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set, so you'll never be without one. So get your Pokey Tools while you can, check out our Crafter's Companion website and stock up.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Lots of you checking out your baskets there. The Buy the Show proving really popular as well. I mean, it's a massive collection, no word of a lie. It's taking up the whole of my counter here. Normally when you think about it, I have like maybe 2 or 3 different items on here. This collection is so big, it's taken up the whole of the counter. There's I mean, weeks and months worth of craftability within this collection. You can grab it for that platinum price today. Less a £5 if you use the code TREATS at checkout, because of course it is our all treats no tricks event, no tricks all treats event, where you use the code TREATS at checkout and you can get an extra £5 off your £30 or $30 spend. I think we're going to have a little look through some of the finished samples from these collections. Plenty of inspiration already from the demos, but I think it's also worth looking through more of the cards too. So are you going to do each of the collections?
Well,
Debbie?
I'm going to do each of the collections, but I wanted to show you a few. Those beautiful paper pads, can I show you a few? How the gorgeous design team at Hunkydory have done. Take a look at this. I love this. This This definitely is me and you. Born wild, Ben, born wild.
Is you, I
but
love
take it. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Take in other things that you might have in your collection. We've got loads of alphabet dies. You could be doing something like this. Can I show you something else? Look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. It's one of those leaves.
Yeah.
It's like a leaf upon a leaf. She's just absolutely super cool, that one. But again,
Is that just all the leaves cut out separately?
honestly, what she's done is she's used the leaves,
Yeah.
and then she's used the leaf paper and created almost like a rosette kind of style, but into the form of a leaf. I think that is absolutely fabulous, and showing you what you can do with those duo paper pads. Take a look at this one. This one's really funky as well. Woohoo! Like a little play on the eye there. I love that one. But again, talking about masculinity cards, look at this, travelling, scrapbooks. I'm thinking scrapbooks with this one. This is screaming out to be scrapbooked. But also, you can just get really creative with those paper pads. Sometimes we overthink things with a paper pad. You can keep it back really simple should you want to. However, I am going to show you some more of these beautiful, beautiful cards using the decollage. Oh, excuse me, I had a little bit of a hiccup there. Decollage. Gorgeous golden age of the glamour, because this really is glamorous, stylish, beautiful. And this is what I'm talking about, those simple, easy cards to make. This one, absolutely gorgeous, a gatefold one, decollaged, there you go, absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, that's more, psst, 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 psst. In the morning, psst, 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 psst.
What are you doing?
Absolutely. Squirting with perfume.
Oh.
Bit perfume. That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
Squirting a bit
I
of
thought you
perfume.
were whispering at me then.
Let me grab, though. Let me grab.
Yep.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let me grab hold of a few of the beautiful... I'm standing all over cards. I mean, these are just lovely. Slimline, really in fashion at the minute. Look at this. This is slimline. We could go big. We can go bigger again.
Ooh, yeah.
We can go 5x7, trying to think on top of my head. You can go 6x6 and just simply take snippets out and add on. But look at the gorgeousness of that beautiful mirror magic. I'll call it mirror magic. But absolutely stunning. And then lastly, let me just grab my box. Lastly,
This is a gorgeous collection.
It's just stunning, this collection. Honestly, wow. Wow.
Beautiful.
Double wow.
Triple wow.
Triple wow. Oh, I felt like a bit of a rapper then.
Quadruple wow.
But again, think about your acetate that you're in your collection. Take those paper pads and do a bit of your own decoupage. Craig loves a bit of fussy cutting. That would be right up his street. Honestly, these are fantastic. Hunkydory, always guaranteed. Quality, luxurious quality at that. Iron quality. And if you are making to sell, these are the ones that you need to be going for, because these are the ones that attract people to your stalls, to your, your little selling pages, whatever it is, and you'll be able to get your money tenfold back very easily, very quickly. Even if you were just charging, like my Auntie Jean, she used to charge £1 for the cards and make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. This is what you can do if that's what you want to do, or simply if you just want to gift to your loved ones. If you want to do all those kind of things, that's exactly what you can do too.
Absolutely phenomenal. Laura Hernandez has just said, I've just got the show. Now I'm happy. And just saying, there is just so many products to love in this show. Well done on all the cards. I sure enjoy watching you too. Jen, thank you very much indeed. Lots of love, by the way, for the card with the leaves on. Did you say you did that? Because Lynn says the card with the leaves is lovely. Whoever did that one needs a shout out.
It's a shout out to the gorgeous Hunkydory design team girls who sent her these beautiful samples, and I'll give that shout out to the fabulous Cat, because that is absolutely exquisite, and it is one of my favourites. And when I sew it, I mean, I adore that paper pad anyway. That duo paper pad is just absolutely exquisite. That for me is just showing you how crafty you can get, and it's a paper pad, but look at that creativity. You can be doing things like this as well.
Anne from the Twin Cities on YouTube says, I gave in to the temptation and bought some adorable scrollable patterns and the Animal Prints Duo pad. Now to find a place to put them. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you, Anne. Yes, absolutely. And Gilmore on YouTube says that this collection is as glamorous as Debbie's nails. Now, what won the demo of the show? I hear you cry. I mean, there's been some. Thank you for all the lovely comments. Ben's card is fantastic, says Lynn, but I voted for number 4 because that's the one I like the best. Ben, you did a great job, says Gilmore. Brenda says, I really like your card, Ben. Truly, nice job. However, mine came second.
Did it?
Yeah.
So I definitely won one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Who cares?
Ah!
No, I'm really joking. I'm only joking. Number 4 is my favourite one.
Your favourite.
It's my favourite.
Your
Yeah.
favourites. There you go. Thank
It was
you very
the
much.
nicest, I think.
But I'm telling you that you can be doing things like this. You saw me do that from scratch. That's what you can be doing at home. And you can create these really, really quickly. But again, just look so stylish. And it's the colour palette on that one that for me that makes that stand out, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well done, and thank you for all your votes. That one will go through to the demo of the day vote a little bit later on. There'll be 2 Michelles and a Debbie for you to vote for, because Michelle and I are going to be here in the craft house in around about 2 hours' time. But don't forget, there is still time for you to check out your baskets. The buy the show option is the way to go if you want the best value for money, and if you love it all, you get an extra 10% off when you buy the show. You'll get your moonlit moments, you'll get your golden age of glamour, you'll get the countryside escapes, you'll get the 3 brand new duo design pads, you'll also get all of the 144 sheets of the adorable scoreable pattern packs. Yeah, get the lot. It's a great deal, not to be sniffed at, and of course it's free shipping for the US. Use the code TREATS at checkout. You'll get another £5 or $5 off that price, or that price, whichever is applicable to you. But if you can't stretch to that, you can of course build up your own little bundles and grab those deals that you love. Debbie, when are you back with us?
No, rest for the wicked. I'm back on Monday. You've got me all day Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so I'm off back down to hot foot it. Got a lot of prep to do, so I'm going to be in my craft room for most of today and tomorrow. I'll see you then.
We look forward to it. We'll see Debbie then. I will see you in 2 hours with Michelle in the craft house. Big thank you for you to watching, and we will see you in a couple of hours. Bye for now.